a cool buck. Got him with it. Welcome back to Ruttin In The Bluegrass, brought to you by Big and J and Swagger Bipods. We've got a really nice tall 8-point that we've been trying to hunt, but we lost track of him. Had pictures of him all through summer while he's in velvet, and I've actually had a couple sightings of him after he stripped velvet. He's been running with a smaller 8, and we've had a couple encounters with that smaller 8 while hunting over the last 2 weeks, but the tall 8 has not showed up. So evidently they've decided they're not as big of buddies as they once were, and they've split up. So what we're doing is actually over here on the other side of this property, moving some trail cameras around and actually placing a couple more out in hopes of finding this tall 8 again so we can get back on him. Be nice to find this buck over in this area right here because it's already set up to hunt. We got a tree stand up here, and then we got an elevated box blind over here that we call the Lincoln County Hilton. Didn't take long for us to find our buck. We've got trail camera pictures of him. We're headed to the Lincoln County Hilton. Stay tuned.
The only bad thing about the Lincoln County Hilton is it ain't got no air conditioning. It's like a sauna in here right now. I'm sweating. I brought me a bottle of scent spray with me to spray down with occasionally, just to try to maybe help contain some sweating odor, I guess you could say. But anyway, I just now got in there and got set up. It's 4 o'clock. Just had a yearling doe step out already over here on the Big and J, so that's a good sign. Hopefully all the deer move early. Hopefully this buck will get it back on his feet, you know. Just scouted this little spot out, just trying to find this buck, and had pictures of him yesterday morning in shooting light. And then he was back in here again on the Big and J around midnight last night, and hadn't had him since. So hopefully he's coming out this afternoon. good shot. Blood pouring out of him as soon as it hit him. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. How about that? That's it. That's a big 8. That's who we've been after. Target buck.
Well, as you can tell, we still got plenty of daylight here. Buck come out early, just like I was hoping he was going to do, and I think we got a good shot in on him. I saw blood flying out of him within steps of him taking off. Right here's a big scuffed up mark where he took off. Oh yeah, here's blood immediately. That is a really, really good sign. Great sign. All right, well, I've trailed this deer for about 80 yards and I've got nervous. So I've called in some familiar help. Got my cousin David Reed there and the videographer for Tooth and Claw TV. He's helped me numerous times the last 3 years. Anyway, great help. We're gonna pick up his trail. Right here's where I shot him at, David. You can see that arrow looks great. And we got blood. I've got our spot marked down here. We're going on and pick up the trail from there. Here we got blood all over his cedar tree. He went right on down through here. Yeah, we got blood down through here, David. Yeah, the red carpet is opened up now. Oh yeah, you can just walk it. He's stumbling right here. Yep, yep. Hey, right there, baby. Look here. Oh my gosh, I was starting to get nervous.
That's a nice book, Jay.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Can you see that? That rack.
This is a nice book.
Oh my gosh. I am so relieved to find this deer. Yes. I'll set that down. Oh, he's stiff too. He come right down there and how's that look? Look at that. That's well over 1 foot long. Awesome. What, 3 years in a row archery buck right here in Kentucky. We're hunting Lincoln County, Kentucky. I've actually been hunting this buck for a few days. We thought we lost him for a while. Just moved trail cameras like 2 or 3 days ago and actually had pictures of this buck yesterday morning at 7:30 a.m. Plenty of shooting light. Where was I at? I was in the bed. I didn't get out and hunt. So I cracked back out here this evening. I actually hunted him this morning too. Didn't see nothing. Actually saw several does and a couple little bucks, but no big 8. Come back out here this evening, had deer out from the time I got into the elevated blind in the Lincoln County Hilton till the time this big boy right here stepped out. This buck come out and just pushed all the does and little bucks on down into the food plot. He come right down there towards, right down there in front of me. He's about, I didn't even have time to range him. I guessed him about 25 yards. Split that 20 and 30 yard pin, and man, it's a pretty good shot. Smoked him. I mean, he kind of went, what do you think, about 180 yards, Dave?
Maybe.
I tell you what, he is a absolutely beautiful buck. I am absolutely tickled to death. It's a pretty good way to fill my buck tag on Ruttin In The Bluegrass, ain't it?
That's right.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, guys, right here on Ruttin In The Bluegrass, brought to you by Big and J and Swagger Bipods.